All right, so that last episode was a little too long for my liking. So I think all I'm going to do this video and what I'm going to start trying to do going forward is keeping them at a bearable length. Because an hour, I mean, nobody wants to sit through a movie. They want like little updates and stuff. So what we're going to do this episode, all I want to take care of is I'm going to take down this lava farm. It'll be put back up somewhere because these are extremely helpful. And I want to go ahead and see about terraforming this little area over here and see if I can get it in a position that I want for the golden carrot factory. Because I feel like up here it would look great with the yellows popping out. Maybe we'll have a little carrot field hanging out on the sides of it. Kind of give it a little bit more of that, carrot ambiance. Make it look all pretty and stuff sitting up here. So I'm going to take down that first. And we'll see about making this area a little better. I don't know if I want to do a bridge. I'll probably just do the walkway like we did over there last week. And we'll just have it come over here and then we'll have it bend around there. And we'll have a little plateau for that factory to sit up on. So I guess the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take down this. All right, so now with that done and out of the way, let's see about clearing a path. Let's figure out how we want our path to go. I've got a regular fortune shovel because I'm running out of regular dirt. We'll try to see if we can't clear all this, kind of make it look more natural, not like I just destroyed it, which I'm doing anyway. Let's see if we can pull that pathway. I just want to kind of visualize this. So we can bring this back a little bit, have that kind of, curve around like what was spawned naturally. So we're gonna have this come over, and then we're gonna have it loop up that way. So let's see if we can clear out all this crap. Okay, so I'm actually really happy again with how well this turned out. I like this pathway. I really do like this design for this whole district. I'm gonna try to ignore these zombies and crap. Um, so we're gonna have this pathway come up here, and right here where you're seeing this blue outline is going to be where the carrot factory, the golden carrot factory, is going to be placed. I've terraformed this upper island a little bit to fit the factory a little bit better. And I think what I'm going to have to do now is I'm not going to worry too much about all this stuff on the ground showing. I want to get the building going. Well, actually, I'm going to have to go and get everything I need for the building. And then once the building's up, we'll see what needs to be cleaned up a little bit, see what stone needs to disappear and turn to grass and all that other crap that goes along with it. But for now, I'm gonna get my little grocery list going for this building. It's big. I didn't realize how big it is. It's been a minute since I've seen it, and it's gonna hold a pretty small little redstone contraption. But I think it'll still look good. It looks really good. I don't want to give this one away too soon, but we're gonna go and see what all stuff we need to get this thing going. I can show you guys here in just a second when I get over here. Yeah, so here's our shopping list. We're gonna need a lot of terracotta, polished tough bricks, spruce, iron. That's a lot of iron bars. Yellow wool, a lot of copper stuff, some deep slate, trapdoors, glass, yellow terracotta. There's gonna be a lot of yellow. This is gonna be a very yellow building. So I'm gonna start working on gathering all of this stuff. And once we get everything arranged into shulkers, we'll start placing it all down.
All right, guys. I don't know, doesn't look like it, but we got a whole factory of these shulkers here. So what we're gonna do now, I know it's a lot of random stuff. You're gonna like where this is going. We're gonna start placing a couple blocks here. We're gonna start getting to it, and hopefully we'll have ourselves a nice golden carrot factory here shortly. And there we go. There's the first layer for the golden carrot factory. I feel like it's a little too big for having this. I don't know. You guys will see it at the end. This little tiny contraption. It's not anything super crazy, but I thought it was a nice idea. Good little idea build, because I'd like to be able to sell golden carrots whenever we eventually get our shop up and running. Hopefully we'll be here soon. But there we go. There's layer one. Next we got two. All right, so here's where we're at so far with our golden carrot factory. It's turning out really good. One of the things I have to do before I go any further, there's a lot of copper accents, but I don't have any weathered. I'll show you. I don't have any weathered copper blocks like these ones, so I'm gonna have to go and just place them all manually. So that's gonna be a little time consuming, but I think we'll be all right. Oh, I think we'll be all right. So we're gonna go ahead and see about placing all these around the building.
So I don't think I'll be doing another build anytime soon with such a wide variety of blocks, because it looks really good. I think it's turning out great, but it is extremely, like, there's so many different, be cool if I could just look at it. There's so many different block variations going on here that I have so many in my inventory, and then I turn around and I need 12 different blocks from what I have in my inventory. But one of the guys is going to maybe do a little bit more this evening. I've got to go head to work, so hopefully we'll see what we got going on when we get off work this evening. In the center here, there's going to be the golden carrot machine, and I think I'm going to end up doing maybe like 2 or 3 of them with some storage silos on this side so we can get a little bit more output for whenever we AFK. But for the most part, I'm loving it. This is looking great. I think the block palette here is phenomenal, and I'm so excited to get this one finished up and in the books. And this whole entire area is really starting to come together nicely. I think maybe next episode I'll probably start playing with shaders more. I think it just looks a lot nicer, and it's a little bit more eye appealing when it comes to recording. So we'll do that for a little bit, and we'll see how it turns out. But man, that is looking great. All right, so went to work last night, came back, and they got it done. Eli and Charles have taken care of this outer building. It looks, we're gonna take a gander at it. It's beautiful. I gotta stop doing this, but I really want to see it in some shaders. Let's see what it looks like in shaders. God, there's so many mobs. Holy crap. Holy crap. Let's see what this build looks like with a little bit of shader action. And here we go. I really need to just play with shaders full time, because this looks gorgeous. What we got down here? What we got down here? Look at how nice that looks. They've moved my little rocket. Look at that. Look at that. Holy crap. Holy crap. That looks phenomenal. I love it. Got the copper bulbs all lit up. Starting to get a little weathered on them. Let's go up here. Let's check out upstairs. Look at that. Yeah, we're just going to play with shaders full time. This just looks too dang good. So I guess what I'm going to do now is see if I can't go and get all the stuff to... What's this down here? Oh. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Look at that. That is beautiful. Got our nether portal down here, and that's going to take us right where we want to be. Look at that. That's gorgeous. That's beautiful. Let's get back over here. Look at that. Shut up. Shut up. That looks amazing. All right, so what... Enough getting distracted. What I want to do now is see if I can't get all the stuff to make our golden carrot contraption. And what I want to do is actually put 2 of them in here side by side and see if it'll be possible to tie them into the same storage silo. So we've got 2 of them working full time and have double the output. So I'm going to go see if I can gather up all the materials. All right, so the building got finished up, and it's time to put in a little bit of redstone. So I've got all the materials I need in those 2 shulkers for my 2 golden carrot contraptions. And I've got the whole dugout. I've got the perimeter dugout to where I can fit 2 of them, and then they'll both funnel into shulker loaders to make loading these a little bit easier, because they are pretty quick on the output. So we are going to get them going. So without boring you guys to death, I went ahead and finished up both of our golden carrot contraptions. What I've found out afterwards is we'll go down here and show you a little bit, is this farm outputs at 2x hopper speed. So you can see all the golden carrots getting crafted and getting sent upwards. But the issue I have with that is the shulker loaders. I'm going to stop that. The shulker loaders only run at 1x hopper speed, so they're actually just slow as crap. And that's no bueno. So if we go down here, you can see, yeah, it's still backed up. So I got to figure out now how I can, oh, that's still going. How I can, or I'm sorry, what design shulker loader I need so it can actually pick them up at a decent pace instead of just getting backed up almost immediately. We still go, what's going on here? Ah, it's done. So I got to figure out another shulker loader because that's kind of annoying. But for the most part, I'm happy with how it turned out. The output here is going to be phenomenal. It'll be at like 4x hopper speed once everything's said and done. So I don't know if I should do like one central shulker loader or just do two. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. All right, so I ditched the shulker loaders because I actually don't know how they work. But instead, we've got old trusty chest silos. So we've already collected like 6 shulkers worth of golden carrots. I'm going to show you guys it running for a second. So even with this micro nano farm, whatever you want to call it, it still takes a little bit of time to get some carrots. But we're going to make it work. So all we do to get this bad boy cooking some golden carrots is we'll put our carrots in here. Then we'll put our carrots in here. And out should be coming. Nope, I think it's going to be off. No, it's got to be on. Maybe. Where'd it at? There it is. There it is. Light came on. All right, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. There we go. There we go. Cooking up some golden carrots now. There we go. There we go. That's what you want to see. Nice. Nice. There's Eli just rummaging around. Yeah, there we go. I'm so happy that this is finally done. Now all that's left we got to do is see if we can bring our pathway up to the building and take that down. And we'll see about doing a little bit of detail work. See if we can't make this little area a little prettier because it's kind of hideous right now. So we'll get to it. We'll make it all nice and pretty. You know, I think this turned out. This is probably one of my favorite builds. I'm not going to sit here and lie. This is probably my favorite build. The interior is still a little bland. Not mad. It was a big building for a little build, for a little farm, but I think it gets the point across. I think we're going to be adding to it eventually over time, little by little, as we get a little bit of inspiration. But we got the walkway finished up. We've got some lanterns. I think the lanterns kind of tie everything together. We've got a little dock area, which under there is where Eli and Charles, let's get down there real quick. Made a little nether portal area down here that goes up to the roof. It looks nice. I think this looks great. I'm very happy with how this entire area is just starting to progress. And I can't wait to see. I got some ideas what I'd like to do next. I want to add maybe a red factory over there for maybe rockets, I think. But for now, I think that's it, guys. I think that's another very productive week, and I'm very happy with how this turned out. But which button is it? Till next time, guys.